one I've been looking forward to calling. Chris Hero one-on-one, TJ Perkins. What do you think we're going to see? Is this going to be a scientific matchup? Certainly has it. Two guys that certainly can go that style.
I would guess so. Chris Hero, as of late, more known for his striking, his rolling elbow, his rolling kick that he's been utilizing as of late. But when it comes right down to it, Chris Hero is a very skilled mat wrestler. He's great at submissions. Early in his career, mainly utilized submission holds to finish off his opponents. So if that's what it comes down to with TJ Perkins during the course of this matchup, Chris Hero can certainly skillfully exchange holds down on the mat. Perkins is one of those guys who has a very unique and unorthodox style of wrestling, but Chris Hero's one of those guys that's prepared for challenges such as TJ Perkins when he brings them to it.
Of course, you can't forget about the outside factor as well. Manager Shane Hagedorn and the Queen of Wrestling, Sarah Del Rey.
You see them becoming much of a factor in a match like this. Chris Hero is one of those guys that craves competition inside the ring. And against someone like a TJ Perkins, he knows that his skills are going to be tested. I don't think that we see nearly as much shenanigation at ringside during the course of this one as we did, say, during the Embassy match.
Waistlock takedown there. Perkins ducked down hard.
Hagedorn and Del Rey here more for moral support than anything else.
Just from the opening exchange for this match, Dave, I think you're exactly right. This is going to be Hero's going to look to prove that he can go hold for hold with TJ Perkins. We'll see how things unfold as the match wears on.
Both of these wrestlers have a similar dedication to learning the craft of professional wrestling, traveling the world to learn different styles. TJ Perkins spent a good part of his teenage years competing in Mexico as well as Japan, training at the Inoki Dojo in Santa Monica, California for a period of time. Chris Hero toured Europe, he's been wrestling in Japan quite a bit as of late in addition to his ROH commitments.
Hero there, smart escape. He had blocked the legs of Perkins, trapped him in his own leg, allowed him to pull his head out the head scissors, and then of course using the slap for emphasis to get out the hole.
Trying to take Chris off his feet, but maintaining his pace, holding his ground. The size difference. Some excellent matches in recent months. A handful of appearances he's made in ROH against lots of Colt Cabana, Davey Richards. Definitely someone who is in high demand throughout the world.
Great drop kick there.
Right back to his feet.
Perkins had a great match right here in this very building with Kyle O'Reilly.
A very unique match, almost like a blend of professional wrestling and MMA at the very same time.
Ring of Honor coming back to Plymouth and the Memorial Hall on September 16th. Tickets available on ROHWrestling.com, as well as return to New York City, biggest show in ROH history. June 26th, great counter move from Perkins showing his elusiveness.
And good quickness as he moved out of harm's way, but Hero that fast back inside the ring. But it's Perkins that comes out on the winning end of that exchange, driving down with his knees across the shoulders of Hero.
Here's a cover.
Going after the arm.
Trapping the right arm of Hero. One half of the tag team champions quickly floats over to get the rope.
Perkins a great technical wrestler, but much like we saw out of Kyle O'Reilly earlier, he's got some strong kicks in his arsenal as well.
Now coming after Hero on the right side.
Early in his career, Perkins competed throughout the world under a mask as Puma, has since dropped the mask and is competing as himself, enjoying quite a bit of success. love to see him more frequently in ROH in the future. It's nice to have him in this weekend for both this evening as well as tomorrow in New York City.
Trying to create some distance and delivers the boot right to the face of TJ Perkins. Tugging and pulling on that right arm. And of course the focal point of so much of Hero's offense. Many, many victories. And the incredible power delivered from those sensational forearm strikes that Hero is able to unleash.
So many different ways that he can do damage and put away his opponents. Good elevation on the senton right there, dropping down with all of his body weight on the chest of Perkins, taking all the wind out of him.
You know, the times that I've had occasion to speak with Chris Hero and audio, I'm so impressed with their vast knowledge. I mean vast. It's things that you've spoken of well. They know so much about the science of professional wrestling.
That comes from studying the craft, it comes from traveling the globe and learning from the different influences inside the ring and training, taking on top flight opponents in different promotions throughout the world.
Counter move from Perkins. Submission hold despite the fact we're locked in the ropes.
He had about 4.5 seconds to do some damage with a hold like that. Back in the center of the ring, uppercut from Perkins. Hero with an elbow strike.
Now dragging Perkins out to the center, trapping both legs. But Sinclair barely gets to two before Perkins kicks out. Of course, Claudio Castagnoli one-on-one against Davey Richards. Can't wait to see that contest as well. And our off-the-charts main event. Roderick Strong putting a lot on the line here tonight.
On 3 of his recent championship opponents.
We'll talk about that matchup more as it unfolds, but Roderick Strong's championship future could take a dramatic turn here in Plymouth as TJ Perkins just gets waylaid by a forearm smash from Chris Hero.
Hero can exchange holds down on the canvas, but he knows just how hard he can hit with the elbow strikes, with the knee strikes. He's delivering it right now, and he's to the side of the head while holding TJ Perkins in the cravat.
When you're 6'4", you got a height advantage over your opponent and use it. Very smart tactic there. Cravat able to bend Perkins' neck in the wrong way.
And all the way down to the canvas in the center of the ring. Perkins fighting his way back to his feet. More knee strikes from Hero. Quick roll up here from TJ.
Perkins had his head up. I think he wondered if that would be enough to put Hero down. But it's Perkins that's down.
Set into the barricade. Rod Sinclair asking Hero to give him some time out on the floor.
Look now. Not sure this is needed or wanted. I'm going to blame Hagedorn for that one.
When they saw the opportunity, the referee had his back turned, talking to Chris Hero, and Del Rey delivering some kicks as Hagedorn held Perkins in place. Driven into the barricade as well, damage done to TJ Perkins on the floor.
The Kings of Wrestling are unified, and the Queen of Wrestling, a very important part of that tandem.
Hero rolls back inside the ring after doing some damage himself on the floor. One of those patented elbow strikes.
Been a remarkable championship reign for the Kings of Wrestling, who have maintained a grip of the tag team gold for nearly 1 year. Perkins barely dragging himself in.
Big boot to the side of the head, cover!
This'll do it? No!
Only 2. And Hero getting a bit frustrated. That wasn't enough to put him away. Had great momentum right to the side of Perkins' head, but he was able to kick out.
You think I'm a champion because I'm a bitch?
I don't recall TJ saying.
I'm a champion
but it has fired up Hero. Getting very aggressive, but Perkins back to his feet.
Hey, this kid is tough. So's Chris Hero, and now we're going to stand face to face and nose to nose and throw hands as best we can. Hero got the better of that exchange, but Perkins shows he is tough.
Yeah, you got to give him a lot of credit, popping back up after each strike from Hero connected, back on his feet, firing back himself. But again, Hero with those solid elbows just might be too much for TJ Perkins tonight. Now Hero all the way across the ring, just measuring his opponent.
Flying in, the inside of the elbow across the ear. Perkins, though, explodes with the Hurricane Rana.
Pushes himself on the apron, back inside the ring. Knocks Hero to the floor.
Hagedorn missed, and the dive score. Hagedorn tried to grab a hold of TJ Perkins. Perkins proved elusive.
Well, Ray looks very concerned for Chris Hero out on the floor.
Come on, Hero. Come on.
Perkins collided with Hero and drove him into the barricade with that dive. Bringing it back inside the ring now.
Come on, Hero. Come on.
That unorthodox style of Perkins is to catch Hero.
Submission hold. Hero's on his feet, but for how much longer will he tap standing up?
He's starting to weaken down to a knee, into the ropes to force a break.
The early focus of Perkins on the right arm of Hero led to that moment right there. The submission hold, heavy torque on that right arm and elbow. Hero nearly gave it up. Palm strikes now, and Perkins with a flurry of kicks.
Just looking to wear out Hero in the corner.
Hero almost defenseless.
Knee strike in the corner from Perkins.
Despite the size difference, Perkins puts Hero up on his shoulders just for a second. Counter. There's a big rolling elbow from Hero.
Did some damage, but not enough to keep TJ down for 3.
Hero with some discomfort in that right arm.
Got to keep Perkins away from doing more damage to it. Looking for that Liger bomb. Hero's known for here, trying to hoist him up, but TJ blocking the attempt.
Elbow strikes from Hero. Going for the big blast. Perkins with the counter, back on the right arm. Sweeps the legs.
Leg submission from Perkins. Can Hero break free? Pulls him to the center of the ring so that Hero can't make the ropes.
Painful hold, version of the Cloverleaf.
Able to crawl to the ropes.
Sinclair, I think, a little generous there in giving Hero the rope break, but nonetheless called for it.
He reached the rope, was unable to hold on to it, but he did touch that bottom rope, and the referee made the call to force him to break. Solid uppercut from Perkins.
Perkins has scored with the uppercut now on 2 different occasions. Hero trying to find a way to create some distance. When Hero creates distance, there are a few better.
Perkins still on his feet. Oh, that's it.
The knockout blast here in Plymouth. Oh, he kicked out, I don't believe it.
Neither can Hero. Gets him up. Liger bomb.
Will this do it? 2, No!
So close, but Perkins kicks out.
Tense moments for the Kings of Wrestling here.
Pulls off that elbow pad. Looking to do maximum damage.
Backslide. Oh!
Rolling elbow ducked.
Back into the submission hold again. No.
2.5.
The rolling elbow countered by Perkins. Blast of a boot. Up on the shoulders. Ooh!
Connects with the kick.
Hit TJ fully upset here in Plymouth.
Flying knee strike. What a rolling elbow from Hero. Rolling boot.
Got him! TJ Perkins proved he's got the goods, but few are better than one half of the Kings of Wrestling, Chris Hero.